NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Falcons, all that and more.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out, a fan-favorite underdog, undrafted out of Old Dominion in 2015, Taylor Heineke.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 46 yards. And the Cowboys will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this ball game. But while they would have loved that top spot and the bye that goes with it, they're still in a pretty good position.
Well, they certainly are. And let's face it, every team knows if they want to get to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to earn it. And even if you get the number 1 seed, you know you have to win 2 games against teams. They're going to be riding high after big playoff wins coming at you.
Heineke's throw hauled in by Washington. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. On second down, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw is Heineke. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. First down, Heineke.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Throwing, Heineke.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On play action, Heineke.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Damone Clark
from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
That's taken on the 25. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football.
They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game.
Heineke on first down.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
On 3rd down, Heineke. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Falcons ready to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now Heineke into the hands of London. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, Heineke under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. 3rd and long for Heineke. That one deep for London. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small
and he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, and Charles is, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this 1st half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's Heineke.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yaya Diaby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Heineke to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Heineke.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London
From 8 yards out.
and the Falcons get a bit closer.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Prescott.
Goes right back to McBride.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Prescott now.
That's caught down the field by Palmer.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll throw again. Prescott.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. From the red zone now, Prescott.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
Touchdown! Tony Pollard. saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Christian McCaffrey.
75 yards.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott. It's caught. This is White. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Zamir White.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here's Prescott.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And again, it's Prescott.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. To throw is Prescott. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Well, time over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's complete to McBride.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Lance looking to throw it.
That's complete to White.
He's across midfield.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Lance to throw it. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In motion, the tight end.
Lance looks to throw again. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Touchdown! Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
Heineke going to lead the Falcons up now 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game, and there was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Trey Lance leading his offense out for this next drive.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And Lance will try again on second down.
He finds his man, complete. It's McBride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Lance.
And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Lance's throw complete to McBride.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Lance. A short one here, caught by McBride.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Now Lance. That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Now Lance again. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And Lance going to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Lance taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the 4th quarter still to come. We're in the 3rd. Good shot to get there.
And now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On 1st down, Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing now is Lance. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Short throw to Smith. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Heineke. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
From midfield, here's Lance. It's caught. This is White. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
That's complete right around the 8. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 19 yards away.
And the Cowboys continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Heineke now on 2nd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Heineke.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Lance now on 1st down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lance.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Now Heineke. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Heineke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at 7. To the air again. Heineke. Open man. He's got Jefferson across the formation.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Heineke now from the 50. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A first down throw for Heineke.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
On play action, Heineke.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw, Heineke. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Kevontae Turpin now to return.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He completes it right side to White. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now Lance.
He's got his man. It's White. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Lance going to throw.
He's got White here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready?
Now Lance again.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Van Jefferson.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Van Jefferson, 84 yards. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Boswell good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have bucked the trend so far. A sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this fourth quarter.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching.